It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Hornets and the All-Stars. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jose Ramirez.
Hit out towards second. I'm one away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got two strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. JT Realmuto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Definitely.
And we'll have to leave it there. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Anthony Rendon.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 home. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Booth Buckeye.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Buckeye.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Belt.
First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here it comes now to Andrus. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
The next 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Pollock rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
0-1's the count. 0-2's the count.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he is out, heading back to second. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Settling in now, Salvador Perez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Digging in, Kyle Hendricks. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Kyle Hendricks.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ramirez.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Andrew Benintendi.
Grounded to first. And he will dive on the base with the baseball to record. Now at the plate, James Paxton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
James Paxton.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
0-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Boof. Buckeye. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Realmuto.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope,
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And that misses 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The right fielder,
Ready to deliver.
62.
Here's the first pitch.
Yasiel
Puig will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
It's bunted into the air, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon in foul ground. And riding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's in another. The 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled straight back. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first, and that'll take care of Cruz. It's a double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. A.J. Pollock. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig going back on it at the track. He gets there to make the catch. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Brandon Belt.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning.
Looking at a fastball to... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Xander.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter, strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt, I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in. in for his second at
Carolina. Pitcher, Kyle.
Ready
Hendricks.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard but foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So he racks
Now
up the
batting.
swinging strikeout on the
baseman,
breaking ball.
Jose
Kyle Hendricks
Ramirez.
goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, James Paxton.
Leading off the
Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Paxton.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he sends one deep down the right field line. Puig on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Anthony Rendon.
Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask from up here. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Striding in once again. Boof, Buckeye. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2, here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit hard up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Center fielder number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He doubled earlier in the game. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The throw into second. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2 home. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cruz ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the.
Now in the box, James Paxton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
So he got him swinging. James Paxton is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Bradley. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again. Boof Buckeye 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Shortstop Elvis.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here it comes now to Andrus. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Down the first baseline. And he dives like he shot out of a cannon, but it works just as well as a foot does, and there's your first out.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Stepping in,
Third baseman,
Jose Ramirez.
Jose
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 0-1. Fouled back. Little chopper back to the mound. Now he'll bluff a throw to third and go to first instead. Throw won't get him.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Ready with the first
Andrew
pitch. Here it comes.
Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the second run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the lead to 5-2 now.
Now
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. In now is Yasiel Puig, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that's taken for a called strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now number 15, second baseman,
from the stretch.
Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs. So Steph.
Leading off from Mount Olympus, third baseman, Justin
Sun Hwan-Oh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Right fielder number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Realmuto gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired. 2 down now.
Center fielder number 11.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. Now at the plate, Elvis.
Leading off for the Hornets, shortstop
Neftali Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
The pitcher, number 26,
Sun Hwan-oh comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. The pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Jose Ramirez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
leading off in the bottom of the 9th, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. We were sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And that misses as well. 3-0. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk. That puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Number 4. Come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now time is called and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Runner's off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Belt has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. The pitcher.
The pitcher, number 30, Neftali.
Cole Calhoun will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about giving him the Player of the Game award.
For the visitors, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please, drive home safely.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. At the plate, Alberto Escobar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Fouled back.
Here we go, guys.
Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. In now, Irvin Mears. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Irvin Mears becomes out number 2 this inning. And that misses ball one. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Hank Anderson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Anderson.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. A quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Bryant Burns. He went deep in the contest last night. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brunson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate, Wes Irizarry. First
Second
chance for him
baseman.
here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the
Irizarry.
game last night. And that's in there for strike one. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacked.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So striding in,
Leading off for
number
Jackson.
0, 9,
Catcher.
1 and 2
Number
due
0.
up.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Coley is after it, and they can't run it down.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Coley is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Rob Short.
leading off for the
Not
Blue
the
Wahoos.
shiniest of batting average
Right
as he comes in
fielder,
hitting down in the
Rob
220s for the
Short.
year. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Just a touch outside, 1 and 2.
Hey, nobody out now.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Batting 8. Catcher. Mariano
And he starts the
Pineda.
number 8 hitter with a
0-1.
strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Into the box now, Austin Bryce. Now a
Batting
bunt
ninth.
attempt here.
Catcher.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Right.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Center fielder,
Alberto
number 6.
Escobar, as he'll look to
Alberto
bring home that tying
Escobar.
run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and it's dropped. Digging in for his second at-bat, Irvin
Now
Mears,
batting.
as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that
Mears.
equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up.
Now
And the way it's playing out right now,
fielder,
that may really
Chad
hurt them.
Coley.
Chad Coley stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Leaning into the dugout, and he makes the catch. Oh, a great play there to record the final. Here's the first pitch to
Leading
him.
up the 4th inning.
Hank
First
Anderson is at the
Hank
plate as he looks at ball
Anderson.
1. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Bryant
Now
Burns.
batting,
0 for 1
third
for him here
baseman,
in this one. A swing
Bryant
here on the fastball,
Burns.
and this will get fouled off to the right side. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Wes
Now
Irizarry. First two men in the inning have both gone
Wes
down via the punch out,
Irizarry.
so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Number 0 earned his 9th win of the year.